In 2010, the Citizens United versus Federal Election Commission ruled that political spending should be protected by the First Amendment that protects freedom of speech. As a result, corporations and unions had the ability to spend endless amounts of dollars to support their favored political candidate. In 2002, however, Congress passed the Bipartisan Campaign Reform Act. Section 203 prevents corporations to fund electioneering communications. Which includes radio, TV, or satellite broadcasts that are directed at a candidate airing within 60 days prior to a general election and 30 days of a primary election. Then in 2008, the nonprofit organization Citizens United sought to rule against FEC in order to prevent the expectations of the BCRA from prohibiting the release of the documentary Hillary the Movie, which showed Senator Hillary Clinton in a negative way as well as being a Democratic candidate. According to the Supreme Court, the documentary had not followed the expectations of Section 203 of the BCRA. Citizens United argued that Section 203 violated the First Amendment right to release the documentary Hillary the Movie. However, the Supreme Court had disagreed and believed that it did not violate the First Amendment as decided in McConnell v. FEC. The district court also found it unjust to present the candidate in that way without her approval and would result in the persuasion to vote against her. In addition, Section 203 was not declared unconstitutional as applied to the movie and its standards. March of 2009, the first oral arguments of the Citizens United versus FEC, the court asked the parties to reconsider part of two previous verdicts or all of them. McConnell versus FEC, Austin versus Michigan Chamber of Commerce. Then in January of 2010, the 5-4 verdict declared they overruled two previous verdicts regarding BCRA Section 203 constitutionality. Anthony M. Kennedy's majority opinion and First Amendment right applies freedom of speech to not just an individual, but a corporation as well, and removed corporate spending limitations. Citizens United versus FEC was established by the Supreme Court that political spending on campaigns should not be open to the public due to a result of corruption. However, they also argue that this day and age, media viewers should have the knowledge to know the intentions of corporate spenders. Unfortunately, it doesn't work this way because nonprofit organizations with a tax-exempt status are claiming to be social welfare organizations that do not have to disclose their donors' identity.